Hey guys, Enchanting Gaming here. We got 2 days to go until the official release of Wilds Unknown at the LGSs, and I'm excited to get my cases and open them up, let you guys see what's in them. Now, I've seen a bit of other people pull two Enchanteds out of cases, so I don't know if the hit rates are better or not. Hopefully they are. Hopefully my cases have, two, maybe even three Enchanteds in them, or, get them Iconics. But yeah, just I don't know. Hopefully those hit rates were increased a little bit. That also help out the prices drop down some. And it's crazy to me. We're on TCG Player looking at Wilds Unknown box, and they're down to 130. They were at MSRP not too long ago. They were up at $200. Some people just really got that FOMO and bought them $200 boxes. It was absolutely nuts to me. Like I was telling you guys in multiple videos, do not buy Wilds Unknown at MSRP or above. It was just a crazy move in my opinion, and turned out to be true. Now you can get them for 130, which still, in all honesty, you just gotta go to your LGS or look around online a little bit at LGSs and you can find better deals. There was still, I think it was 1 or 2 days ago, Gators Card Den had them for 110. So the deals are out there still, guys. Just look. Goodness. Absolute craziness. Some people, they need to just chill, not FOMO. FOMO's usually never a good thing. Now, in terms of like Lorcana in general, no matter what you buy, if we're all in the belief that Lorcana is not a game that's going to die, if it's going to end up surviving for decades to come, it doesn't even matter what you buy today. All these prices are going to be higher in the years to come. Now look back in February of this year where prices were at compared to now. And look how many X's in just 2 months everything went up. And is anyone really in the belief we are going to return to the February prices? I don't believe so. I think whatever you bought those cards at, you're going to have that gain. You're not going to lose it. It's, to me, Lorcana is going to continue to thrive. I see no reason why it shouldn't. I've gone over that in other videos. I think you're great with really anything you pick up. Now, yes, certain cards are always going to move sooner. Certain cards are going to have an extra X or 2 or 3 added onto them compared to others. For example, your Elsas typically, just because those are the Zards of Lorcana, super popular IP. In, I don't know if it's a couple years or something, Frozen 3's coming out, so it's going to become even bigger. Elsa's going to be a huge card, and I mean, probably even Anna and some others in that IP. Now, when you look at the Enchanteds, I've got them priced low to high. Like, of course, your location cards are always going to be your cheapest and your slowest movers. So these are probably not all that wise to pick up. Now, your highest out of them is Sugar Rush Speedway at 25. But I would not be surprised if Pride Lands ends up beating it out someday, just because it's the Lion King IP. There are so many Lion King fans. You've got a YouTuber, Enjoy McScrooge, huge Lion King fan, tells his followers about Lion King all the time. I could see this card getting bought up more than the rest and becoming the most expensive location card in time. And honest, like the items and actions, they're not necessarily the best as well. There are a few gems within them, like the Elsa, I think was an item or one. Maybe it was an action. I don't remember, but ones like those, of course, are going to outperform the rest of them. But let's just keep looking on page one here. Is there anything that excites anyone really? I would say out of anything here, Wreck It Ralph would maybe be the card to grab. Well, it's still $30. Though look at that, it's only 4 listings. And that's the thing too, guys. Like all these cards, there's not even a lot of them listed. It's all essentially 20 or less for the most part. 7 at Radigan. Look at Grandma Tala, 9 listings, and that one's they push it up to $100. Not that anyone should buy it at that price. It'll eventually come back down like Piglet had. But I mean, just look, like it didn't take much to push this card up from the I think it was like $25 it was at. So you're looking at a 4x in just a tiny time. And I mean, if someone would buy it at $100, I'd feel for them, but it's possible someone could unknowingly or FOMO it. And that's just the thing, guys. It's you don't know when these cards are going to move, but at some point they all are going to. So even these IPs that are not popular, you still could get a home run on. Now let's go over to page 2 and see what's there. Nothing super special. Could do a play on Maui for that Moana live action coming out, I believe in July. But other than that, yeah, nothing really to write home about for anything else in terms of super popular IPs. Still not bad prices to pick things up because, like I said, eventually all this stuff in the years to come is going to be much higher than we currently are at. Now, page 3, I mean, you got an Ana card right here. Rafiki, Lion King again. So here's that Piglet. I think it had gotten pushed up to like 250 or something. Now it came back down to reality. So whoever had bought all those up, I don't know if that was the brightest move or not, but is what it is. Now, out of the Azurite Sea cards, my favorite is Chippendale. Definitely could see that one going at some point. A Captain Hook card, like this is a nice card, guys. I really like this. Shere Khan, another good one. Well, we actually got a bit on page 3 that I think have potential. Cinderella, not the nicest of them, but still, it's Cinderella. Even right here, Show Me More. That's a nice looking card. Go over to page 4. And again, we got some good cards. Not the most popular for kids nowadays. Mad Hatter. I mean, you got Bolt's kind of cool. Perdita, Baymax, the Horn Kings. No, unfortunately, this isn't a more popular IP. I love this IP, but it's not one that most people really know about. Clarabelle is kind of nice, but again, not a popular character. Tiana is a little surprising. It wasn't more. I think at some point she was the highest, but now is getting beat out by others. And then here you got another Maui. If you want to make that play for July. Mushu, like, how is this card not more? It's a cool looking card. You even got the two IPs here. You got Jafar and Mulan. Like, how many cards do you see that have two different IPs incorporated in them? That's, unique. You got Tigger. You even got some of the first chapter here and Hades, Genie, and like Genie guys. Of course, Double Sword Genie, the most rare of the first chapter enchanteds. But think of it, the single sword is going to be the second most rare of the first chapter enchanteds, since the double sword took away some from it. And honest, if you want to try to get a double sword, maybe one of these or two of these are actually double swords and the people selling them don't even know. Could get a double sword on the cheap doing that. Now we still got some other neat cards, Scar, like that one. So, I mean, there are some gems within these first 5 pages, guys. The bell card, like this is even a cool one with the background. There's still stuff to be found. Like, nothing, there's nothing that you pick up that in time is not going to mature in price. It's, you just got to give it time. And sometimes it doesn't even take long. Like, we just went up how much for most of these cards since February. We could do that again at some point this year with how hot Lorcana is currently. There's going to be more and more people coming into Lorcana. The future really is bright. Well, there's still a lot of good pickups out there, whether you're looking at the Enchanteds, you're looking at Epics, Sealed, even graded cards you can get at auctions for cheap. I've been picking some of those up. Like, there's stuff out there still with good deals, but I'm not really afraid of anything that I pick up, to be honest, in the long term. Now, I'm not going and grabbing the super expensive cards from Whispers and Winterspell right now just because I'm a little afraid of potential reprints hitting us on those sets. And I'm definitely not going to pick up a bunch of Wilds Unknown stuff within the first week or two here, unless some, actual, like, in your face deal pops up. Of course, then grab it. But Wilds Unknown, guys, there's going to be more of that set than any of these other sets. That is one set that for sure will get a reprint, no doubt. So there's going to be a lot more of those cards out there than, honestly, probably any other set at some point. So I wouldn't be FOMOing, especially in the first week or two here. Let more cards come to market. Let the price, stable out is what I would do. But yeah, you guys do what you want to do, though, I guess. And yeah, I'll catch you guys all in the next one.